What do we got here? Eastern Tennessee, New Jersey. I got to get out to New Jersey. I have so many places on my bucket list that I got to get to. Italy. Oh my goodness. Hello, Maria. Welcome. What time is it there?
It's midnight here.
Wow. Well, thank you for joining us. Sandy, it's actually Nicole, but thank you.
I'm committed, you know.
I see that. I see that. Well, welcome, welcome. Okay, we'll just give people a few more minutes to come in. Make
Nicole, do you
sure.
want me to keep people muted or unmuted?
Let's keep people muted until the end.
Yeah.
Please, thank you. Where's my... Okay. Looks like my YouTube is going, I believe, so I will keep half an eye on that. And let's just dive right in. So, hello everybody. Welcome to Dream to Done community and our member spotlight. So I'm excited to introduce this because I think, sorry, no, I'm getting feedback from my YouTube channel. So let me just mute that. There we go. Can you guys still hear me? Give me a wave. Perfect. Okay. So, as I was saying, the member spotlight. So, initially when I started on my online journey, within a week, I kind of had a vision of where I wanted to go. And that was to have a space like this where everybody can collaborate because there's so much knowledge out here. Everybody has so many good skills and everything, can complement each other. There's no need to compete with skills and we can all learn from each other. I mean, I always feel like the instant you think you're an expert at something, you're going to lose it all. So there's always something new to learn, and I want to be able to share and let everybody collaborate. So that's kind of where everything sort of started. And as I went through my journey, it kind of fell off the wagon because mostly I didn't know how to go about it. And then, through the legacy program and the community builders in the school, I'm like, oh, wait a minute. And it was just one of those click moments. I'm like, yes, this is where I need to be. And this is what I need to be doing. So yeah, I'm so excited. So forgive me, it's been kind of a crazy day. I've been running around. I did have a couple of appointments where I had to drink a lot of water. So apologize if I have to dash away for a moment or two. And I also didn't get my notes together, so we're kind of flying free here. But I will give you a summary at the end, so it's all summarized and you can see what we've been talking about. So yeah, we're just going to talk about what it is, what my expectations are, how to get involved when and if you're ready. How it's going to benefit you, how it's going to benefit the viewer, how to participate, and then we're going to have some Q&A afterwards, and then we'll just open it up for general Q&A. So if you have any tech questions or any questions about anything after that, and then we'll wrap it up for today. All right. Just checking my notes. Sorry, guys. Okay, so the reason I want to have a member spotlight is partially, like I said, so we can learn from each other and so people can share the skills that they have and we all can learn from it. Like I said, I'm not an expert in any one thing. I will hopefully never get to the point where I consider myself an expert in anything, just because I do believe that there is always room for improvement. And when we're talking about technology and online, it's constantly changing, right? So we can always, always, always learn something new from other members. Now, the other reason I would like to introduce this is to give people a space to promote themselves. I mean, ultimately, it is my community. So I do not want the feed littered with spam posts, promote, 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 because that does look spammy. We want to create value. We want to create a learning platform. We want to create that. But I do want to give you a space where you can promote yourself. So this is where that's going to go. So you can come in. We're going to do 15 to 20-minute presentation of some sort. However you like to do it, we can chat about it. This is your driving this one. So however you want to do it, whether you want to do a slideshow, a live presentation, any way you want to do it, we can discuss it and get you set up for success for that. And then it's going to be recorded, and then I will leave it in a member spotlight section in the classroom. So everybody can go back to it and you can refer people back to that. So there you will still have a spot to be highlighted there. So that's my thoughts on that. And then it also gives you practice doing your lives, doing your calls, doing your presentations. So if you want to refine those skills, I want to give you a safe space to do that. So no heckling, no nothing like that. You can come in, you'll have a safe, generally a small space where people can ask questions, and you can get a feel for the audience, and you can get a feel for watching comments and things like that. All right. Now, if you're not quite ready, you can always team up with another member. Again, you can reach out to me. Maybe we can do a dual something. So there's lots of different ideas, lots of different ways we can kind of go about that. And then once you're done your 15, 20-minute presentation, and honestly, if you want to go a little bit longer, you can go a little bit longer. But as long as you're bringing some value and just not promote, then yeah, we can figure out whatever you need and whatever works for you. And then once you're done your presentation, we're going to have a Q&A so they can ask about your skills and services in that sense for 5, 10, or 10, 15, depending on who's there and what's needed. Then after that, we're going to take about 5 minutes and we'll let the community give you feedback on how you did. So you get a chance to learn from the community and see how you did and see if there's anything you can actually improve from there. So if you're interested, now or in the future, if you're ready to go, by all means, send me a chat message with your ideas and when you can do it. This ball is in your court at this point. You decide when. So let me know. We'll get it on the calendar and we'll get that all set up. If you are kind of questioning, by all means, reach out. We can figure out a process. We can figure out how you will feel comfortable. And then just my general expectation with it is make sure you're providing some value to the community, whether it's your skill, your service. If you want to promote the Legacy Builder program, by all means, promote it. Just remember that, again, this is my community, so keep it to that spotlight and within that spotlight, and that's fine. Yeah, you might want to bring some a slide deck or a lead magnet or something you can provide the community within your call just to add value. So this is going to give you a chance to increase your confidence in your presentation skills and your public speaking. And you can gain some real-time feedback so you can refine your message. You can build some credibility and visibility within the community and give you a chance to expand your network. And oh, sorry, I froze up. And possibly find some collaboration opportunities. I'm just going to pop over to YouTube here, check my notes. We have a couple people watching on YouTube. If you are watching on YouTube, drop a comment. Let me know where you're from. If you're watching the replay, just drop replay in the comments for me. All right. So we did that. So we do have our first member spotlight is going to be our very own Michelle Schmauder from the digital growth community. And I hope I said that right. I always feel like I'm butchering that. But yes, I'm so grateful that we have her attending as our first member spotlight. So this is not meant to be pressure. We know she's a pro. But yeah, just an idea. We're just excited to learn from her. And then, yeah, so next month we have openings. Let me know if you're interested and we'll get you on the calendar. All right. I think that's the gist of it. I kind of flew through it. This is what happens when I kind of fly off the seat of my pants here. So what I'm going to do is just open it up for questions. So if you have questions, let's go. Let's see. Anybody have questions or comments? Jamie?
Of course I do.
So what
In one of your, can you teach us how to do this YouTube live thing, how to connect it when you're doing a Zoom? Not now, but
Yeah,
put that on
absolutely.
your
I'm going to
list
put
of
that into
things.
my pocket coaching too, actually. But yeah, I
Yeah.
can give a tutorial on that. Let me add that.
And so we could practice like maybe presentations.
Mhm.
Okay. So like
Absolutely.
if I,
If you're proficient, let's say in Canva, that's your thing, then go ahead, do a presentation on Canva. Even if you have a coaching sort of side hustle or business with Canva, you can come in and do your Canva presentation and promote your services.
what other examples would like for services? I'm just curious.
Well, maybe you are a excellent storyteller. Um, Maybe you found a TikTok hack that you just want to share with everybody.
Okay.
You're
Gotcha,
really good
gotcha.
at that. Or let's see, maybe Chat GPT. I mean, obviously all the tech tools, all of that. And there's tons of stuff out there that you could talk about for that. Maybe you're great at branding, brand design, color schemes, that kind of thing.
Okay. Gotcha.
Or, sorry, and I don't want to just limit it to just online business because this community is dream to done. We want to take any passion into profit. So if you want to just come in and give a cooking presentation, if you want to eventually set up a cooking business or a cooking thing
Right.
or a fitness thing, or you're into photography, you can come in and do a presentation on that.
Okay. What about if you're in other businesses, like an MLM business with a health company?
Yep. Yep. If you want to
Okay.
come in and you can talk about that as if we're a new audience. We could be possibly potential new clients.
Okay. All right. And do you think that you might add in how to teaching how to do presentations? Like how to set up slides, how to record this stuff?
So that is stuff that I am going to be adding into the member spotlight. I will do summaries and things like that, maybe sample outlines, things like that. But if you're really good at that, by all means, we can schedule a member spotlight for you to show people how to do that.
I didn't even think of that because I literally create slides all the time.
There you go.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, I know how to do slides. It's the whole recording it and taking it into the presentation mode is where I need that little help.
Okay. Yeah, we can chat about that. And whatever you're thinking that you might be presenting on, we can even think about if there's a way we can find a way to monetize and promote it.
Okay. All right. Well, those are the things that came up in my mind. I do know that like today I just spent, we get on these rabbit holes, especially with tech, and I
Yeah.
just created a whole slide presentation. Well, it'll be downloaded to a PDF form on how to log in to your Microsoft email for the very first time dealing with that authentication app. So,
Beautiful.
yeah, yeah, that's
Beautiful. Even
something
if you want to do a
I'd love to
presentation on
share
that,
that.
I mean, that could, that alone
Yeah,
is
if that's the
gold.
kind of things that like you're looking for too, we love to do tech stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Essentially, my vision is just to give you a space to practice your presentation skills, maybe do some self-promotion,
Yeah.
and teach the community something.
Okay. I definitely do know for anybody that is here, as far as getting that practice and confidence, I've always wanted to be on Zooms with other people to get more, literally just if you're new, just even looking at yourself on the camera, you know, gets you used to that, and used to how I use my hands and how I'm talking and like stuff like that. So it really is a good way to practice. And I am grateful that you've got this going for your community.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. I think we're going to
Oh,
learn a lot, and a lot of
yeah,
stuff that we didn't even really know that we needed to know,
yeah,
kind of thing. And
definitely.
I think that's where I kind of got sidetracked when I first started my journey, and it fell by the wayside because, again, we get so big picture, and you get overwhelmed and swept up into things that the original vision kind of gets lost. So, yeah, I'm just grateful that.
Awesome. Okay, well, I will put my hand down and let other people go next. Thank you, Nicole.
Sounds good. All right, Annie.
That's similar to what I was thinking. Like, so many people are working on their communities. This would be a great avenue for them
Yeah.
to do a promotion or say what they're all about.
Yeah,
Now I
exactly. And
now
I
I have
mean,
to figure out my community.
I don't want to see my feed clogged up with spam because it does look spammy, that kind of thing. But I do want to give everybody a space where they can do that.
Yeah. Okay. Good idea. I like the Zoom practice too that Jamie was talking about. Because I still
Yeah.
haven't gone live yet, so
And it
terrified.
is, it can be intimidating, but this can be an avenue where you can practice doing that,
True. Okay.
where you're not,
Maybe.
exposed to the world yet, kind of thing.
You know what I'm worried about? I'm worried about what I'm gonna see because I have no idea. Like, like from the backside, like what does it look like? Like,
So in
do they
that
let?
sense, right, you won't see in that sense exactly what you would see when you're doing a live, because that's going to depend on your platform.
Yeah,
So that's going to look different from either way, but you will see what it looks like on a Zoom.
yeah. Okay, cool. I'll remember, Jamie.
Yeah, and again, if you want to do a duel, if you want to go back and forth, if you want to set up an interview, there's tons of different formats that we can kind of work with and do from there.
Can I, I'm sorry, I couldn't find the little hand thing.
No, that's
Can
no
I just
problem.
say, I did a Zoom interview. I interviewed another entrepreneur. It was amazing.
Yeah. Nice.
But I will say I had to invest in a mic because she had a professional, well, semi-professional mic. And I was just talking into my laptop and the audio quality was awful. So, anyway, but again, great practice. I rehearsed it, and I mean, it was really awesome. It's a good start.
Excellent.
But
Yeah, I
I'm
will.
saying you might want to invest in a mic.
It's not a bad idea, but I mean, I will say I did the tech Zooms for the digital growth community for close to a year, and I just used my computer mic. So it does get the point across. It does do the job. But yeah, I mean, obviously getting quality equipment will raise the bar a little bit for sure. But ultimately, what your audience cares about is the content.
It really sounded bad to the point where I wanted to run captions, and I mean, it wasn't.
Oh, oh, okay. Yeah, so
So
maybe you want to test your microphone first. You can do
I
a
bought
video
one.
recording and see.
Well, I own
This,
I own one now, so I
oh,
can
perfect.
bend
So
it.
you're all set. Perfect. Yeah,
Where's that darn little yellow hand why can I not find the little yellow hand to put on my,
so that is down in when you look at the bottom of your Zoom screen, there is a black bar. And one of the
uh,
options is React.
oh,
If you click on that, you can raise your
Oh,
hand.
thank you guys. Okay, I got it for next time. Thanks.
Now, I do have a comment here. Sarah, why don't you tell us a little bit more about yourself? And I totally forgot that part because, of course, I don't have my notes in front of me. So I am Nicole. I am a Canadian gal. I've been in the digital space for not very long in the grand scheme of things. It's only been probably coming up on 3 years or so. So in the grand scheme of things, it's not a ton of time. My first year, honestly, I made might have made $10. Again, I was scattered. I was kind of all over the place. I came into the digital growth community about 18. Oh no, we're coming up on 2 years now. And I got into the digital growth community. And my first year in digital growth, I probably did about 10K. Second year, I reached $250,000, and this year I'm on track to make that million. But ultimately, it really doesn't matter what I'm doing because it's all about what you're doing. All this story does is tell you that it's possible, but we've seen these stories. We see these stories in Michelle, we see them in Amy, we see them in Jessica, we see them in all of our mentors. So it just reiterates that it's possible and it's exciting. But ultimately, it's about you and what you're going to do. And that's why I'm here. That's what I want to do. I want to help you guys figure out your paths. And maybe it's not the legacy builder, maybe it's something else. But let's figure it out. We can figure it out what it is that you're passionate about and how to get you there. And that's pretty much it. I love my animals. And I love, oh, sorry. Most important part, I love my road trips. So you never know when I'm doing a Zoom call, you never know where I'm going to be. I could be anywhere in North America. So my next road trip is going to be down to the Mastermind in Kansas with Michelle, the Legacy Builders Mastermind. So that's about a 30-hour drive. So I'm very excited. But anyway, I could babble on forever, but let's dive in. And again, it's not about me, it's about you guys. So James.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Where in Canada?
I am in Alberta.
So on the western side. Or no,
Yeah.
middle.
What's that?
I don't know my Canada geography.
So I'm right above, kind of right above the Montana-Idaho border.
Oh, okay. I didn't think there was anything up there because I don't even think there's anything in Montana. But
Oh my goodness, the mountains up here are incredible. Absolutely. Look up, if you ever have some spare time, look up Banff, Alberta,
oh,
Canada.
yeah. Banff. I'm
That's
actually planning a trip for Banff.
that is my backyard.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
When are you coming? You're coming up to Banff?
I'm hoping to this summer. Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic. Shoot me a note. Maybe we can meet for coffee or something.
Yeah. I have a couple of questions, a couple of
Yeah.
comments. Um, so um, when Sarah was bringing up the equipment
Mhm.
thing, one of the things I do is I do help people um, how to kind of it's part of my coaching.
Mhm.
A lot of people come and say, "Oh, I've got issues with being in front of the camera, hearing my voice,
Okay.
worrying about equipment and whatnot." And they often say, "I don't like the way I sound. I don't like the way I look." And one of the things I like to point out to people is it's not necessarily about you when you're making the videos.
I
It's
love that. Yeah,
about
and it's
what
not,
other
you're right.
people are thinking.
Yeah.
And until you hear somebody say, "Well, Sarah needs to get a new microphone," that's like the last thing you need to worry about because it doesn't matter what you think about it. If the message is getting across, the message is getting across.
100%.
I love that Jamie Herrick is here because anything
Right?
that I say as a Jamie, because my name's Jamie also, will be forgotten and put onto Jamie Herrick instead of me. So I have extra freedom.
And listen, when I saw your name pop up and then you were a guy, I was like, of course it's a guy. Because my whole life growing up, Jamie was always associated with a male name.
Oh, that tells me a lot about you, because when I grew up, there was the Bionic Man and the $1 Million Lady,
Yes.
and I was always, oh, Jamie, I can't remember her
Jamie,
last name because I purposely
Jamie
banned it from my mind.
Summers. Jamie
Oh,
Summers.
yes. So
Oh, wow. Last
every day
name
in
too you got? Wow.
every day in sixth grade, I'd hear, "Oh, Jamie Summers," and I'd be like, "I'm gonna have to beat you up after school."
Okay. Yeah, that's true. That is true.
So anyway, so I have a Nicole, I have a question, because I didn't follow you're okay with promoting yourself, but just remember it's
So
your community. So I completely understand it's community. So do you have I don't intend to come in here and promote myself. It is what it is.
no, I just mean, yeah, if
but
I'm not clear, by all means, let's get that.
so I don't want to overstep. I don't plan on putting a link to my business into your thing, but if I wrote kind of what I do. I'm a professional coach. I coach
Yes.
people.
So
And
that's the point. That's my goal of the member spotlight. So you come in, we book a time, whatever works for you. You host a Zoom, whatever you want to talk about, whether it's your coaching services or whether it's something completely random, whatever you want to talk about. And yes, mention your services and all of that stuff. And then within the classroom, I'm going to have a module that will have the replays of the member spotlights with your links and information. So that will remain there. I just don't want it littering the feed, if that makes sense.
yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
But I mean, if you can add value, like if you can answer questions and things like that, then absolutely. Like it is a collaboration.
Right. Right. No, I'm always up for I mean, as as a coach, when you've been training and getting mentored and coaching, the two things that come out, that make you a good coach is really the first is the ability to listen. Just shut up and listen. And then the second is to be curious and ask questions that and and sometimes the questions go places that are difficult for the person that are being asked. So if anybody ever gets coached by me, I'll always ask permission before I ask a difficult question. But yeah, otherwise it's just listening and asking good questions.
Yeah, I 100% agree. 100% agree. And I'm always open. If you're not sure, send me a message.
Right.
Because
I sent
ultimately,
actually I asked the other community, Michelle's community, I'm like, oh, I needed some people to practice my coaching.
oh, okay.
And I'd sent her a message saying, hey, can I put this up here? And I never heard back from her. I sent her a couple of follow-up. I'm like, all right, I didn't hear anything. So I'm going to the next step. I'm going to put it out there. And if somebody complains, then they complain. But
Then
nobody
they
did.
complain.
And I actually,
Oh,
it
good.
was a lot of fun because there was a few folks that replied and,
Oh, good.
I'm just coaching them just for, it's helped them and it's helped me get better with a particular thing that I needed to practice. So
Perfect. Yeah. And
I'll
again,
do.
this is kind of that idea. It's something that you can use to practice your skills and services. Yours is, it sounds like more of a one-on-one thing that you're kind of doing. So this particular avenue might not be, but you can certainly come in and tell us about it.
No, I've actually recently, I was doing a different niche
Mhm.
of coaching, more on the business side, and I'm kind of moving more to where I may be doing group coaching.
Okay.
Um, but as I kind of transfer kind of shift my business focus a little bit, can't really do group coaching until I have a group of people I've coached, I guess. It's kind of what comes first, the chicken or the egg. So anyway,
Fair enough. Well, that
um,
might be something to think about if you want to practice a group coaching session. Maybe we
oh,
can schedule that.
sure.
We
But
can
thank
like,
you for setting up this community. You're one of my
oh,
favorite people on the DGC side, so
thank you.
I'm very happy to join this.
Well, I'm grateful to have you here, honestly. Yeah. I see you out there. All right, Maria.
Hi, Nico. Thank you for doing this for us
You're
because
welcome. You're
it's
welcome.
actually like really, yeah, a good point, you know. I started like as Jamie a couple of years ago. I wanted like I just went to Tony Robbins, you know,
Yeah.
unleash the power within, and I had something here that told me I needed to be in service. And so I tried to like create a coaching program for women to build their confidence because I never had confidence, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was a journey. I didn't have confidence on myself, on my body. I didn't trust myself, and I had to discover so much about myself. So I understand where Jamie is coming from because it's been very hard for me to. When you start something from scratch, and this what DGC like blown me away really because it was like, really? I didn't know all this, you know?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. So, but my point is that, yeah, I wanted to do that, but as I was going, I don't know, I cannot figure it out. I know I want to become a public speaker. I know I want to publish a book about my story because I born with a very rare syndrome and one on 2000 girl born alive. So I'm like a little, I define myself a little miracle.
Yes.
So, and I want to publish a book about that, and the importance to actually own your life. You know, like yeah, just be grateful for the life you have because you are so precious, and
Yeah.
so. But I love so many things, Nicole. I love too many things. I love dance salsa. I love cooking. I love perfumes. I love too many things. And when you say that your passion, I love kids. I was working with kids for most of before I put myself out here, and I really like struggle finding that thing that sparkle me. I don't know if this come from anywhere. I was somebody that was experimenting things. So even like even when I was kid, you know, in doing things like I was swimming, I was doing volleyball. I'm actually all over the place person, you know, in a
Yeah.
sense. I'm not specialized in something. And also with kids, you cannot be specific. You need to be able to do so many things, so many activities. So you like, and so this is when people say what you're good at. I'm like, I don't know. I actually don't know. I would love to discover that, you know. I would love
Okay.
to understand and bring out here because I think public speaking it's something that, oh my God, I'm dreaming about. I really would love to, and I see myself on a room with people out there like
Okay.
yeah, or doing retreats one day or doing
Okay.
would be amazing, but I don't like it's just dreaming, you know. Not just it's
No.
dreaming. It's the
So
first.
what
Yeah.
I've noticed just in our chat here is you've mentioned public speaking 3 or 4 times. You always seem to come back to public speaking. So and then kids would be the second. So I would start looking into maybe there's something you want to do with public speaking coaching. Maybe you want to look at
Okay.
creating a course about public speaking.
I did a course on public speaking mastery, actually.
Okay.
I did it.
You did one?
Yes. In London, in person, we had 4 or 5 days full immersion with public speaking.
Okay.
Oh, that would be, well, yeah. Yes.
So maybe, yeah, maybe you want to think about something that you can do with that. Have you spent much time using ChatGPT?
On this one, no, honestly. In this one, no, I didn't.
So this is something that we're going to be looking more into. And starting tomorrow, I'm doing a 30-day AI content creation challenge. And this is going to focus a lot on, there's a lot of ChatGPT prompting going on there.
Okay.
But hopefully it'll start getting you used to using ChatGPT. And honestly, you can type in any question into chat and it'll give you an answer. You can ask it how to make a sandwich. You can ask it, what should I have for dinner? Last November, I took a road trip down to Vegas and it made my itinerary for me. Like it told me
Oh,
where I should stop and what I should see. I'm like,
amazing.
So once you get comfortable and start poking around a little bit with it,
Yeah.
ask it, say it, like just tell it, I really like public speaking. Let's say, what could you ask it? You could even say straight out, how can I make an income off of public speaking?
Yeah.
You can even ask that straight out, and then it'll give you some kind of general responses.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can start narrowing it down. Oh, I really like this idea. Can you narrow this down for me? So there's a lot of different things that you can use to get ideas with that. But in our chat, you've mentioned public speaking several times. So I would start there. That's what I would start with.
Even probably because my mom was always told me that I was talkative since I was neither yeah. She was like, okay, it's just talkative, this girl. So maybe
Yeah,
it was.
exactly. Yeah, so give it a thought, give it some thought and
No,
see what you can.
it's something that is on my heart, and it's something that I believe that I could give to the world a lot, because
Yeah, it sounds, it
yeah, the heart.
definitely sounds like you're passionate about it.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. And I was following Robbins, Tony and Dean, Graziosi, like that are all people that are, and when I saw the heart, Michelle's heart was
Yeah.
like, oh my God, it was like, in line, and it's just been amazing, this journey with you, and how all the pieces are all coming together.
Yes, yes, yes. I just
Beautiful.
kind of launched imperfectly. I love that phrase, launch imperfectly. I just opened my community and I just started. I didn't really have a plan. I didn't, I just opened it. Let's see what happens. I'm still working on my plan, but hey, but
You
that's
need the
part of
first to say
growing.
yes, right?
Yeah, like, and I want to know what you guys want. So I'm able to now grow and adapt with how I can help you.
Okay.
So that's the part I'm really loving. So
Thank
yeah, so
you.
give that some thought and then yeah, by all means pop on the next call and we can chat a little bit more about it and go from there, or send me a message.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Really.
Looks like James has another question or comment.
Yeah, I just got off a call a little while ago with my AI group, and so one thing I just wanted to add, if anybody's new to starting with ChatGTP and they never know what to say, they don't know how to do it, ask ChatGTP. Ask it to say, I'm not sure I'd like to do this, and you just type in what you'd like to do, and it eventually will bring you around.
Exactly. You don't even have to have a full question. You just start typing stuff in. And if you read it and you go, oh no, that's not the direction, then you tell it why that's not the direction and it'll come up with something else. And oh, that's exactly what I was thinking. And it's funny how it's got your head.
Yeah. There's one interesting thing about the AIs that are out there, is that they'll tend to just agree with you. first with everything you do.
Interesting.
So, I don't know, for those that have used ChatGPT a lot, sometimes you could write something in like, oh, can you give me a prompt um, for this? And it will give you the prompt and you can look at it and you can say, well, I'd like to tweak it to be more like this. And it will respond in a way that says, oh, that's such a brilliant idea. Let me redo it. And that's one way you can tell that the GPT is just kind of agreeing with you and going on. So one way to really perfect your chat GTPing is to say in your prompt is, I need support in doing whatever it is you're doing. And but I don't need you to be agreeing with everything I say. I need you to challenge me and challenge my prompts and come up with alternative ideas. And that way it kind of levels it out. And then it can start helping guide you and being literally like a partner with you.
I love
That's
that. Yeah.
not just agreeing with everything you're doing and spitting stuff out because the AIs will lie to you.
Yes, they
I just
will.
wanted to throw that out there.
The other thing I've found and I really love is if you don't know what to ask it what to ask it. So you you can say, I want to do this. What question should I ask you in order to give me the responses that I'm looking for? And it'll tell, well, ask me this. And then you can even just say, okay, answer those questions. And off it goes. Like it's
I've
it's
heard
quite
that
interesting.
before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I'm
just
like,
love
you,
it.
your name, your chat GPT. His name is Babe, and he
Mine is
calls me
Stanley.
Babe now. Yeah.
Stanley is
Yeah.
mine.
It's amazing. It's kind of scary what they do.
It is. It's fantastic. Anything else you wanted to add to that, James? Or
No, that's the key thing. If you're not sure what to ask, just ask it.
that's
Ask me, tell me how I do this, and it will, whatever this is you want done, it will start telling you. And
I did. I heard somebody else ask it one day to roast them. Chat GPT, can you roast me? And it gave them a roast. And it was actually quite entertaining to read. I have to try that. I haven't yet, but I need to try that. Anyway, I mean it's so helpful, but entertaining at the same time. I love it. All right, Sandy. Hello, Sandy.
Can you hear me?
I can. Hello, how are you?
Hi, I am doing well. Thank you. I'm
You're welcome.
enjoying your community. I just absolutely love it.
I love it. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, I have a couple questions
Of course.
that might be somebody that's a little techie would, especially you. You know, when AI, you can use it like on the app.
Mhm.
Is there a way to use it in the community, or if I go into other, not community or school, other apps? I mean, I guess it's on my Microsoft Windows uh, Pilot, Copilot. I use that one when I'm
Okay.
in there, and but I don't know how to use just my chat GPT in anything else. Like we don't have anything like that in school, do we?
No, so if you're like when you're referring to AI, are you mostly just referring to ChatGPT?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
because like I just to put it out there, AI refers to so many things.
Oh,
Um,
really?
Oh, yes. So Canva
Oh,
has its own AI tools. CapCut has its own AI tools. There are AI specific tools out there that are, there's an AI tool to create a presentation. There's an AI tool to do this. There's an AI tool to do that. Ultimately, ChatGPT is the base of all of it, and you can kind of do that.
okay.
Usually when I refer
Hmm.
to AI, I'm mostly referring to ChatGPT because it's just
Okay.
the do all.
Yeah.
Um, so it just depends on what you're needing done. If you want to create a post in school and it knows what school is. So if you type in SKOOL, it knows what it
Oh,
is. So if you
oh my
say,
lands. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh man, this thing's little. I mean, I knew it was big, but I
it's
had no idea it was this
yeah,
big.
it's amazing. So like you can type in, can you create a post for this school community that will talk about my coaching services.
Mhm.
Or I mean I've used it for my toolbox. I'm getting ready to launch my
Oh,
tech
I
tool.
love that. Yes. Oh my goodness. I am so excited for this program. I'm telling you, I
Me.
love it. I love it. Well, you set my program up for
Mhm,
me in May
mhm.
of 24. And
My goodness,
so
that's a while back now, isn't it?
I know, but to me, it's like, a couple of months ago.
Right.
Time's just flying by. The other question I had, whenever you are doing a video,
Mhm.
or I don't know if it's a pre-recorded one, and then it's like a picture in a picture. How's that done? You're in this little circle up on in the video as you're showing your slides, such
So
as you did the other day.
yeah, so that's in Loom. I use Loom a lot for recording and
Okay.
sharing videos, and you can have the pictures sort of, so you have a camera view and then you have your screen view. So then you can show the slides and still have your face visible.
So is it a setting in there that I need to
In
play
Loom?
around? Yes, because I was thinking I'm having a hard time going live. I do fine in person. I'm not
Okay.
like real shy or
Yeah.
withdrawn, but just I can't get used to I'm getting much older. And so for me to see the person in the screen, I'm like, who is that woman? So I thought
Okay,
maybe
I'm gonna pull
that
up.
would be easier for me to do because you're not really looking at me. You would be looking at the screen.
Yeah, so for me that was very helpful when I first started because it gave me and it also helps keep you on track because you can have
Yeah.
like your slide deck, right? And you can kind of go through it step by step. So you guys
Oh,
can see my screen here, right?
yeah.
Okay, so I just clicked on new video and it brought up my Loom screen. So right now the settings I have are full screen with no camera. So if I change this now and I turn my camera on, I don't know if it'll let me because we're using the Zoom camera. No, it won't because I'm using the camera for Zoom. But what I would do is put this as a camera and full screen, and it would put my picture um, wherever I had it last, honestly. And you can click and drag it wherever you want to click and drag it to. So you can be in the top corner, bottom corner, wherever you want to end up. And then, so you can either do that with a camera or you can do camera only if you wanted to do camera only. So Loom is nice because it has a few different options for that.
I have never seen this screen. I have the free. What program do you have?
I did upgrade to the paid version because I do a lot with it. But it should look similar, I would think.
Okay, I usually use my phone, so I guess
Oh,
maybe
okay.
I
It-
bet on my laptop or my iPad, then
yes,
I
it
can.
will look different on your laptop or your iPad for sure.
Okay, great, great,
So
great.
most of the training and things that I'm doing are on my laptop just because it is a lot easier to show. So I'm
Yeah,
just trying to
yeah,
figure out a way that I can record my phone as I'm showing stuff.
sure, yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, I'm figuring a way how to do that nicely so I can show that. But otherwise, yeah, most of the stuff is going to be on the laptop.
Well, that's good to know. I'll get in there and investigate a little bit further. And I'm excited. Jamie and Jamie, I recognize both of them. I love their content and their input, and I just, they've been in there for a while, and it's
Yeah.
good to have that kind of leadership as well. I had put I still don't have my perfect customer. I know that sounds crazy, but
No,
it's
not at
so,
all. You know what? That's one of the most difficult things people have.
it is. I was a nurse for several years, but
Okay.
I was also in management. And I
Okay.
actually opened a home health agency and got that started and going, and it's done very well. The Lutheran Association approached me for that position.
Okay.
So I did that, and I worked for the government when they started putting all these outpatient clinics more like doctor's offices instead of the
Okay.
hospitals. And
Okay.
so I helped open the first one of those here in
Okay.
Southeast Missouri, and I worked with them for 7 years. So my nursing experience is so broad. Home health, love me some home health. But so I thought, well, I'll just go under this broad umbrella of coaching because I am a very good listener, and
Hmm.
I've got that compassion and that honest, authentic caring,
Yeah.
And so I don't know. I somehow landed a couple of weeks ago on me coaching coaches. Like I had been investigating, doing my research and development, and there's this program where you can become a certified coach,
Right.
and you do not have to have a degree or anything. However, I would want to vet my people because you don't want just anyone out there haphazardly, you know. But there are registration programs which I'll be taking
Nice.
for myself that if you have a degree you can go into, and it's actually a registered coaching degree. So it's not really coaching people one on one per se. It's more coaching the nurses that are
Okay.
wanting to transition into coaching because, let's face it, everybody is laying off, everybody's losing their jobs, and it's certainly hit the nursing field as well. And if you're like me, you don't want to do that bedside nursing anymore. It's tough, it's hard work.
So it
So,
sounds like your message is more for nurses, which is great. One thing to remember when you're trying to focus on when you're trying to get your perfect customer, and I get it, I I'm the same way. I want to help everybody, and I'm good at this, and I'm good at this, and I'm good at this. Um,
yeah, yeah,
but you also have to think from the other side. Why are they coming to me? Because there's lots of people that are good at this. There's lots of people that are good at this. There's lots of people that are good at this. So why are they coming to me? What makes me stand out? And that's
okay,
part of the
okay,
importance of that perfect customer. So they look at you and go, "Oh, yeah, yeah, that's why I'm going to Sandy. That's why she
yeah,
knows what it's like to be a nurse and to transition into coaching. She knows this. She knows."
yeah.
So that's something to think about is
So
why you.
maybe So maybe it wouldn't be all nurses. It may just be those that are ready to retire, but they
Yes,
want to have something to do on the side.
100%.
So I'm getting there, but you know how you flip flop. I'm sure everyone has.
Well, and you do. You
So
want to help everybody, and you know you're good at these skills, and you know you have this to offer, but they need to know why they're coming to you. And
yes,
that's why you refine your message. Because
okay.
there are millions of coaches out there,
Oh yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Millions.
Period of time, I think we really are going to need those coaches, even for, 20-year-olds and 30-year-olds.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And the other thing to consider is don't forget that people are smart.
Hmm.
Generally,
Hmm.
people are smart. We question it sometimes, but generally people are smart. So if somebody comes across your content and you're talking about nurses wanting to retire, you have your message refined, and you're talking to nurses about retiring and going into some coaching. This is your message. You got it narrowed right down. Now,
Okay.
somebody that comes along that might be let's say a vet tech. I don't know, or a dental assistant, something different, right? Something they can still look at that and go, hey, okay. I'm not a nurse, but I get what she's saying.
Yes, yes,
So it's not like by you saying you're a nurse, it's not like only nurses are going to catch that message.
right, right.
So
But
we
I
do have to
didn't
remember
know.
that too.
Yeah, so I don't know that a lot, but I want to also, I want them to go into DGC or your program,
Mhm.
something because that's got so many skills. And for people that are my age, 65, it may be overwhelming. And so I think that I do want to incorporate the marketing in there.
So that's what so you say, okay, you're talking to the nurses that want to get into coaching, that want to retire, that want to do this. But let me tell you something. I found this program, and for one-time
Oh,
investment
yeah,
of
yeah,
less than a smartphone, this is
yeah,
teaching me all the skills that I need to go from this stage to this stage without the hassle of having to go chase YouTube after rabbit hole after rabbit hole. Because
yes,
anybody
yes.
that's trying to do it on their own, they know what that rabbit hole looks like, right?
Oh, yes. Oh,
I'm
it sucked up a lot of my time.
right. So if you can say, instead of going down that rabbit hole to teach yourself how to do this, I found this program that teaches you step by step by step how to do it.
Right. Yes.
So we
Yes.
have to remember that the Legacy Builder program is not just a program to sell the Legacy Builder program.
Right.
It's a
Right.
program to teach you the skills to be able to sell the Legacy Builder program or anything else you want to market.
Right. Yeah. That's where I'm at. Initially it was like, oh, I've got to learn and I got to sell, sell, sell. But, in my heart, being a nurse, I am, it just terrifies me because I'm used to dealing with people that need me. And then now I'm in a position, it's like I need them, but but I want it to be in a helpful,
Don't
I want,
don't
that kind of
don't forget they
relationship.
need you. They
Yes.
do need you. They need you to guide them to the tools that they need. So they do need you,
Okay. Yeah. It's just a
right?
different direction. Yeah.
They need you more than you need them. Yeah, they're paying you. Okay, you're going to make some money. But what you're giving them is way more. You're giving them the skills, you're giving them the tools, you're giving me, so they need you.
Yes.
So don't
Well,
forget.
absolutely. Because, I've thought that $900, like I said, it'll be like in May, really,
Mhm.
has done far more for me personally. I don't, to go to a coach, to pay to go to a
100%.
therapist or yeah,
Absolutely. Like when I first started, I invested in a local community college in a marketing course. And one of the modules, it was a 2-day course.
yeah.
And I think that was $700.
Oh
And it
my, yeah,
barely touched on SEO practices.
yeah.
Not, and I'm like, okay, so this little bit, plus it was 2 years outdated.
Oh no, oh
And since I've taken it, things have changed even more since then. I can't go back there and say, hey, this has changed. I need to retake your course. They'd be like, okay, yeah, sure. Here, pay us. You can
yeah,
retake it. Right. So
yeah.
for something like this, that is $900 once, we're learning everything.
I love it. I mean, I believe in it and I love it. And so
Yeah.
I won't have that problem of being trying to sell it because I love it. I want to share it with other people so that they can grow and they can experience
And
these
yeah, and
things.
just remember, they need these, that's what they're learning. They're learning the skills to be able to transition. So they might not need all the skills. They might not need to know how to do TikTok. They might not need to do that at all.
Right.
But it's there.
Right.
But
Yes.
maybe they need to, maybe they're going to maximize their Facebook potential. They can
Yeah.
concentrate on that training and do that.
Yes.
It's all
Yes.
about what they need. And you are the one that's going to guide them through it.
Yes.
Now, maybe you
Yes.
don't know the program inside and out, and you don't need to, but what you do need to know is that there's an amazing community that will have the answers.
Absolutely.
And
Yes.
you can point them to it.
That's what I love about DGC and your community. There really isn't, I don't see competition. Everybody's got their own diversified way. And those people, that attraction marketing, are going to completely connect with one, and they can be saying almost the same thing.
Yeah.
But it's so we've got so much talent, and I've learned so much from everyone, and I
Oh,
I
it's amazing.
appreciate everything you do.
And I
I
love
sincerely do.
I love the fact, like Amy Nicole Tannehill, and I actually, our communities collaborate a lot with each other. So I absolutely love that. Because she's
Yes.
great at the social media coaching. I've got the tech stuff. So we kind of collaborate and combine our efforts. So I absolutely love that. And I forgot to mention earlier, I just want to give a shout out to Jamie Herrick. Jamie and I have worked together for a long time because when I was doing the tech Zooms for the Legacy Builder, or for actually it was the Digital Growth Community before the Legacy Builder came out, she was helping me do the tech Zooms. So yeah, we worked together.
Oh,
So
no
shout out to
wonder.
Jamie.
I thought, boy, Jamie sure is tech savvy.
Yes,
Now
she
I know. Now
is.
I've got the goods on you, girl.
So yes, I fully
Yeah.
believe I fully believe that there's no need to compete in this space. We
No.
all have something to offer. And
Yes.
whether that is, our skills or services, whatever. And yes, some of us may be promoting the Legacy Builder, or all of us are most of us in this community are promoting the Legacy Builders program at this point. But
Yes. Yeah.
and you know what? Somebody in this community might come in, because there will be more and more people coming in that don't have the Legacy Builder program. And some might come in and they might not resonate with me. Maybe they won't. Maybe they'll see somebody else that they resonate more with and want to purchase from them. And you know what? That's fine.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you
That's
want it to
fine.
be a good relationship. So whatever works for them and you and I, and yeah.
Exactly. I
Yeah.
want people to be able to succeed. So whatever they need to do that, then let's do it. Let's find a way to make it happen.
Absolutely. One more question. I'm sorry
Yeah.
I'm taking so much time.
That's
I'm
the
here.
beauty of these small groups. As we have.
Yes. Yes. I'm hearing so much about uh, the big new changes, the 2.0,
Mhm.
but outside of DJC, I'm also hearing there's this program which I'm just joined. It's called Schoolers, and they're school and schoolers are merging. Is that right? Am I getting that right? That's what I was told.
They have, I think they've rebranded. They've just rebranded the community. So it's still school. Like the program itself is still school, but the community that they have set up, because school has their own school community. So I think
Okay.
to help separate it, I think they've called their community schoolers.
Okay.
So I think that's their way of separating the community from the program.
Well, the little bit of information was the big affiliate. That's going to be the new big thing now.
I'm
So
interested to see where that goes.
well, here's my question, or my thing that's going through this little brain of mine. Would I be smart to start my own community and still have your community and my DGC, etc., because of the affiliate coming? Or am I going to be okay not having my own school community?
Okay. This is
I know that's a loaded question.
no, it's where I hate being honest is is the thing, right? Because I could be like, you know what? Yeah, absolutely. Get your own community. It's time. It's time. Do it. Do it. Here's my link.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
But in all honesty, it's not cheap. Like it's $100 a month.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's a lot of work. So if you're not ready for it, I wouldn't push it.
Okay.
But if you're ready for it, if you have value, because even I'm like, I haven't gone through the training. Like I said before, I'm just kind of flying this community is kind of flying by the seat of my pants. I'm
Well,
just,
you're doing pretty well flying, so
let's figure this out. All right.
it works.
I'm
Yeah,
learning as I go.
yeah.
Probably not the most efficient way possible. But and I lose my train of thought as I get excited. Anyway,
I'd love to see you and I in a bar having a drink.
oh my good Lord.
I know. I'm sorry. I shouldn't even go there.
And I see Jamie laughing because we've had a few late night Zooms where there's been some
I
cocktails.
was on that Zoom. You were really happy. You were very happy.
Anyway.
Yeah, that's another story.
Exactly. So unless you feel like you have something, like give it some thought and see if there's like, you know what the school layout looks like, you know what the community layout looks like. Would you be able to put stuff into it
Yeah,
to
yeah,
give
I hear
value
you.
to people that come in?
Not
And if
yet.
you would, then yes,
Yeah.
absolutely get going. But if you wouldn't, hold off. Don't
Will
waste your
there
money.
still be opportunities to do our own school
Oh,
community
yes.
later?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Okay. I was afraid maybe that was what was
No,
changing.
no, not
Okay.
at all. And to be honest, if it happened for some reason that you couldn't anymore, all that means is that you don't want to do it anymore because the
Right.
platform is no good anymore. The only
Yeah.
reason things are going to fall through is if the platform falls through. And at that point, there's no platform to be on. So,
Right.
oh, well, you
Yeah.
missed out on nothing, right?
Right. Yeah.
So it's kind of
Okay.
like the legacy builder. I mean, the legacy builder is growing and improving. Like, obviously,
Yeah.
marketing is fear of missing out. So you do have that element, and that is a great marketing tactic. But yeah, in my opinion, if you're not ready, hold
Just
off.
give it some more time. But we will still participate in affiliates. Well, I know,
Of course.
oh, what is her name? Jacqueline. I think
Mhm.
she's bigger into the affiliates, her school.
And there
But
is, and I'm gonna do modules on this too, but there is differences between affiliate and digital marketing. And there's pluses and minuses to both. Both of them have their ups and downs, right? I'm a part of both. My toolbox is an affiliate program.
oh, good,
So
good.
are you part of my first 100? I can't.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you have the affiliate link now. So if you
Okay.
market and sell my toolbox, you get 75%. I'm giving 75%.
Gosh, I didn't realize. I've got my
Yeah.
email. I just got it yesterday and I was looking through it. And now, do I download an app or does that stay in
No,
my
you
email?
click on a link. There should be a link in your email. You click on that link. It's going to take you to System.io and it's probably going to ask you to create an account, but you already have an account. So just go ahead and log into your System.io account. And
Okay.
under dashboard, there's a student dashboard option.
Okay.
Click on that and that will take you to the course. So that's where you can do
Okay.
your learning.
Okay. So it's going to be in system.
Hi, Sarah. Yes, it is. The course is in System.io.
So that's what I was seeing. It looked very different from what I was used to. Okay. So oh, I
So
gotcha.
yeah,
Gotcha.
look under the dashboard and go to student dashboard and you'll see your course there. Your affiliate link would have also been emailed to you.
Okay.
So that's the link that you want to give people if they are interested. It'll take you to the same, oh, you didn't see my sales page because you're automatically in there, but it'll take them to my sales page. But if they purchase from that page, because it's got your affiliate link, you will get the commission. And that's
Okay.
75% of $29. So I think it's 21 something, but that's every month.
So do I put my affiliate link in my products and system, like my
What
landing page and all of
what
that?
I would do is add it to a newsletter. You can do newsletters to your list, or you
Okay.
can even add it to your email campaign. Like you
Okay.
can even, there, see? Now I have an idea for another module of my toolbox.
There you go. There you go. Yes, all of those are golden nuggets. I love that.
Yeah, so that's the beauty of an affiliate program is you don't actually have to do any work to it. The program's built, it's everything. You just have to share
Yeah.
the link and you can collect a percentage. The downside is it's
Well, I
only a
need to know.
percentage.
Yeah, but I for me, immediately I'm thinking, well, I would just really be interested in being an affiliate for the things I use, you
Of
know.
course. And it's no different than referring someone to a restaurant.
Right. Yes. Okay.
You're like, oh, I love this restaurant here. Go to
Yeah.
this, here's their address. And you give them the link instead of their actual physical address, right? But
Yeah.
they're not paying you a percentage to send them there, right? You're just,
Well, yeah. Hopefully you can give us a good talking to about this with that affiliate because
yes.
I'm
So,
totally I don't understand it quite, but I do
okay.
understand putting the link in my newsletters or my
Hmm.
emails. Uh, so I would be able to get my link to
Hmm.
share it with anybody in school or
Hmm.
if I'm on TikTok or whatever, I
Hmm.
could send them the link.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Same with my community. If you know of anybody in any community or anywhere, they don't even have to be part of DAGC. They don't have to have the legacy program to come into my community. All you have to really have is an interest on making money online.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
really all you
exactly.
need.
Well, I'll
So
be
if you
I'll
want
be
to
sharing.
use that link to invite people to the community. And when you invite people, bye, Jamie. Um,
Bye, Jamie. Sorry, I'm taking too much time. I'm sorry.
no, that's okay. That's again the beauty of the small groups. We got time to hang out and
Yeah.
chat. Um,
Well,
but yeah, if you refer people to the community, every time you refer somebody, and I ask whenever anybody enters, I ask them if they were referred, and I put your name down, and I draw every 50 people that come in, I do a drawing, and you get a free setup.
okay. Is it still just free to get in your program or are you going to
Yes.
have but you are going to start?
I am going to start charging for stuff. I haven't decided exactly where and what. But the general portion, well, the pocket coaching will be a charged, the toolbox will be a charged thing. So there will be a module that you have to subscribe to the toolbox to get access to that. And I think more what I'm going to do is have just little services that you can purchase on the side if you choose to.
Okay. Does
That's
it
probably,
cost does it cost anything for someone that has no knowledge of the school? And I was trying to tell my cousin today about it. I said just go pull up the app school
Mhm,
and download it, and
mhm.
then you can go in and look around and see what
Yeah,
you're interested in. So it
that's it.
doesn't cost except if someone charges for
Yeah.
their school community. Okay,
Exactly.
okay.
Yeah. So they can go around and they can learn. You can search the school. Like, have you ever gone through and searched the communities?
Not until about 2 months ago.
There's
And then
so much stuff in
yeah,
there.
oh, it's overwhelming. I found that out. Talk about a deep dive.
Right? I
Yeah,
mean, and you could
yeah,
join a community, learn stuff. You can you come in, out, whatever. Yeah. So
yeah,
it is a fantastic platform. I quite enjoy it.
yeah, yeah. Well, thank you for spending so much time with me. I appreciate you.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. Great to have you. And yeah, you know where
Thank
to
you.
find me if you need anything.
You betcha. You
Sorry,
betcha.
Maria. Poor Maria's over in Italy here. So
Uh-oh. Oh man. I'd love to go sometime.
yeah, I can't drive there. I'm not a flyer, so I don't know.
Uh-oh.
Make it to
You
Italy.
guys
I don't know.
come
We'll see.
together. The weather is fantastic. I think
Is
there's
it?
a 20-degree right now here. Yeah. Well, and I'm by the beach, so yeah. Whenever you
Oh,
want to, We
Well,
have a place.
maybe one day they'll create enough medication to get me on a plane and I'll be able to get over there.
Yeah.
Did you have another question?
Yes, it's about the new launch about the Legacy 2.4. My only question is, people, because I'm not in the Legacy Builder, I'm in Digital Mastery.
Okay, that's okay. Just keep your eyes on the announcements. So far, there's
Okay.
been very little announced, so don't panic. I know everybody's excited and getting in a panic, but don't panic. Just keep your eyes on the announcements. So far, nothing has been shared except for there's something coming. So
Yeah,
I
no,
know
it's
Michelle will
not a
take care of
teaser,
it.
a teaser post, yeah.
I know Michelle will take care of things. I was with her through the launch of the original Legacy program. So I know she'll take care of things. I know we'll all be taken care of. We just gotta have faith and pay attention. Just watch those 90-day runs because that's where she's gonna make most of the announcements.
Yeah, it was just to know if we will get access to the new website and funnels and stuff she was mentioning, if we are in in Digital Mastery. I actually want to upgrade to it, but I need to get a sale first. I'm like, I know it's been 12 months, but these 12 months have been crazy here. So
Right.
uh,
Um,
but
one thing,
I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make it, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna twist it, I'm gonna do whatever I need to do to make it happen. And
fantastic.
I
Yeah.
will ask
With
for help.
with the launch, just have some faith. Michelle is amazing at making sure everybody is being taken care of.
Okay.
Regardless of what level you're at. She will make sure everybody's taken care of as best she can. She's very generous. So
Yeah, no, I feel her heart. I see her
yeah,
heart, and it's
yeah,
what
she's
really pulled me to be here. Really, when even though I didn't understand much when I first went to the webinar, what she was talking about, because I didn't know about digital marketing.
okay.
I was like, yeah, okay, I understand. This is what, and then I step by step I saw the things. So
Right. Nice.
yeah, okay, that's fine. Thank you then.
Yeah, just keep an eye on the chats. I will make announcements in my community as there are things that I feel if there's things that I feel need to be shared, I will share them in the community. I do have a little bit more knowledge than the average person, but I also respect Michelle and Michelle.
It's
So I'm not going to
Michelle,
share
yeah.
things that I'm not authorized to share. So
But just if we are that a little bit lower, if we can, please,
just know that I
because
got you guys covered. We'll figure it out. We'll
really
get
want
through
to
it.
be, I actually want to be inside the legacy builder, because I can see the power, because I have been in breakup room in other one. For example, Tony Robbins, we were doing things, they were putting us on breakup rooms. I know how powerful they are, and I think in that there is much more depth than that we got. And
Because
yeah.
again, we get the collaboration. So the same kind of thing we're getting here, you're getting that small group collaboration, which is just, oh, I just love it. Like I love being able to chat with you guys like this.
Yeah.
Like when we get into those 200 people calls, we can't do that. Like it's
So,
it's like, okay, next. And I remember when I was doing the tech calls, I would have 300 people waiting. And it's like, oh my gosh, I can't. So it had to be quick. So I never got a chance to chat like we can here.
okay, perfect.
So
It's
I
just, I'm
I'm
gonna
just
be in the legacy builder
nice. Yes,
next
you can
month.
do it. Just do
In,
it. You can do
uh,
it.
and for my birthday, like really good money. In April, 12th of April, I'm gonna be,
You got this. Yes.
I'm gonna live here. This is my
All right, perfect. I just want to say we did have a comment over on YouTube. I believe it was Sandy that was talking. So Chance Digital Flex is the username from New York. Mentioned that they're a nurse, and what they realized is that business owners, accountants, and realtors and other medical professionals are their customers. So that's just a comment that they had made. So just wanted to mention that. I think it was Sandy that was talking about that. But again, you're looking for whatever sets you apart to make your customers or to make your attract. I shouldn't say make, to attract those customers to you because it's all about attraction marketing. All right. Any other questions or comments? I think we'll probably just wrap it up then, guys. Thank you so much for sticking it out. I know we were a small group today, but I'm so excited about this member spotlight. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and I think it's going to help a lot of people. And you know where to find me if you have any questions, tech related, coaching related, social media related. Just let me know. If I don't have the answers, I know where to point you. All right. Thanks so much for hanging out.